this Olodo uprising that we even have right now.
Olodo uprising?
Yeah, bro. It's terrible. I promise you. It's like we are trying so much to accommodate unintelligent people and ignorant people because we don't want them to feel bad and all these things. So now they're now like the majority. There's a massive attack on the educational system in Nigeria, bro.
We're trying to give hope, and to start akara business doesn't take a lot of money. To start roasting corn, or somebody even said about grant, you see they're saying that kuli doesn't take much. We didn't give them a loan.
What if I told you both videos are the same? What if I told you that these videos portray what our current society is? And I'm going to tell you the trajectory. Yes, I agree that there is a war on intellectualism. But this war has been in play for a very long time. This war has been in play even before we were born. Nigeria is not a real place. Mediocrity is the order of the day, and stupidity is rewarded because that is what they want us to feed on. That is the propaganda. They want to reward absurd things so that the youths especially turn away from intellectual things that are sustainable, and move over to the things that will make them more money. I don't blame the youths because they have eyes. They can see from previous generations how those who went to school actually suffered and nothing came out of it. They can see how the people who dabble in crime, Yahoo boys, or people who they are the ones making it. They can see how corrupt our politicians are and how much these politicians hold so much power, and they progress and progress and progress without any consequences. So I don't blame the youths from turning away from education. I do not blame them because it's not their fault. They have evidence upon evidence. They've seen their older brothers, older sisters go to school. And what happened? Nothing. Rather, they plunged into perpetual suffering and debt. It's only a few who practice nepotism. If your parents know somebody, that's when you're going to get a job. And if you get this job, how much are you paid? How much are you paid? The minimum wage is 70,000 naira in a country that has massive inflation. The price of goods are not coming down. Everything is going up. And you're talking about school? I am for intellectualism all the way. But I'm not going to put a blind eye to the fact that we're in a country that is not working. The system is not working. I'm in no shape or form encouraging crime. I'm in no shape or form encouraging anti-intellectualism. But I am going to tell you that the youths that are turning away from education, from having intellect, they're not wrong. Because this is what they see. They see that the system is corrupt and it doesn't even benefit people that follow the rules. Now, I have a propaganda, okay? I will call it a propaganda. It's my opinion. I think anti-intellectualism, especially when it comes to the boys. Okay, I'm going to talk about the boys. I'm going to talk about the girls. The boys right now are becoming dumber and dumber. There's this rise of misogyny, patriarchy, the rise of gay and what I don't know. Some of these people who turn away, because let me tell you something about life. Love, okay? Love is the number one driver of life. But most people who are prominent, they promote selfishness, they promote materialism, they promote individualism, taking away the humanity from these men. And you know what happens when the humanity go? They are easier drafted into war. The world is going to shit. It's going to places. There's war everywhere. So when these men are dumbed down, when they are not given any hope, it's easier for them to be drafted into the military. It's easier for them to be drafted into war. And for the women, look at what the First Lady is saying, that she's empowering women to go make akara, to go make kuli. That is called breadcrumbing. That is called breadcrumbing. You're offering no true support. Maybe she knows something that we don't know. Maybe she knows something that we don't know. Because at the end of the day, these things she's offering to these women are not going to yield anything. And at the end of the day, they're going to become baby-making machines. So what I'm seeing in the nearest future is more men are going to be drafted into war to die, to fight other people's war. And more women are going to be breeding machines. Breeding machines to feed the dead, corrupt system. We don't have technology. We don't have any advantage in the world. The only advantage we seem to have is our ability to breed. Our ability to produce more workforce for the elite, for the rich, for the sinister people to use. That's all there is in Nigeria because nothing else works. That's why mediocrity is celebrated. That's why we have poor healthcare, poor sex education, so we can breed like chickens and our children become slaves of the elites of the world. So our men are dumber so they can die like chickens. Maybe this is a reach, but I don't think I am far from the truth.